Welcome to Piano Video Lessons Year 1, Unit 4. First, a big thanks to my patrons for your continued support. To find out about the benefits of becoming a patron, click the info card. In today's lesson, we're going to be learning about major scales.
So this is video number 63 on YouTube, and it's lesson 15 of Unit 4 at pianovideolessons.com. If you want to just click the link in the corner, you can come on over to the website. So we've been playing a lot of pentascales, and penta means 5. So we've only been using 5 notes at a time, but in truth, the key we're playing in has 7 notes, and it starts on C. It uses those 7 tones and continues through C and uses any white key, but it always feels best to stop on that home key or the tonic. And the tonic is the first note that the scale builds from or it finishes on. It's the home key, the home note. Alright, so when we play a pentascale, we have a pattern of whole steps and half steps, and it goes whole, whole, half, whole. Well, that's how the major scale starts as well. So we can see here that we have C, D, E, F, and G, just like we had in our pentascale. And that is whole, whole, half, and then whole. Now, what is happening is the scale is actually built in 2 tetrachords, 2 4-note groups. That 4-note group and that 4-note group. So the first one starts on C, and the second one finishes on C. Now they're both whole, whole, half. They have the same whole, whole, half. They each have 2 black keys and then no black key. So this major scale is going to finish with another whole, whole, half. So it's whole, whole, half, and then a whole step in between, and then whole, whole, half. So that is the pattern for a major scale. C, whole step, D, whole step, E, half step just to this next F, whole step G, whole step A, whole step B, and whole step C. So we can build any scale, we can build a major scale beginning on any key on the entire piano. So when we played the F pentascale, we just used the whole, whole, half, whole pattern, and we got this far, but there's a couple more notes that are mysteries to us before we get to the F again. So let's just write down, we've got whole, whole, half, whole, and that's the middle whole step, and then another whole, whole, half. So we know the pentascale starts off with F, G, A, B flat, and C, because we have F, whole step, G, whole step, A, whole step, B, half step, B flat, and then a whole step takes us to C. Now, for the next note, we need a whole step. So from C, a whole step, we'll skip over the black key. We're going to land on D. So here we're going to have D. And then from D, we need another whole step. So we skip this black key, and where do we land? We land on E. So that was a whole step up from D. And then we need a half step. So from E to F, there's a half step, no keys in between. So, it makes sense, doesn't it? We have to finish where we started. We're in the key of F. We have to finish on our home note. So here we finish on F. All right, so now we can do the same thing with the G major scale. And I told you before that there was a trick that you didn't know in the key of G. So there was a black key that we haven't played yet. So it's not one of the first 5. So it's one of these 2 that's going to be a black key. So let's write what we know, which is the pentascale, G, A, B, C, D. Now, here's the cool thing. We know the last note. What's the last note? Yes, it's G, because we started on G. So we know the last note is the same as the first note. And we know we need a half step before G. So if here's G, are we going to play F to G at the very end here? Is F a half step below G? It's not. F is a whole step below G. There's this black key in the way. So we're not going to play F. We're going to play that black key right there. This is F. We go up a half step. We land on the black key. This is still an F. It's just not the white key. It's F sharp. So guess what? There is the black key. In every major scale, we always have to finish with a half step before we get back to the tonic. So then we just have one mystery note, and it's apparently a whole step between D and F. So between D and F sharp. Here's D, here's F sharp. We can skip a key and get to E. We can skip a key and get to E. Yep, that's it. All right, so there's one black key in the key of G, and it's F sharp. So we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Excellent. So you can create major scales using this pattern starting on any key, any white or black key. There are only two rules. The first rule is use every letter once. So we didn't call this G flat because we are only using G once. Well, at the beginning once and at the end once, but not twice in a row. So this has to be an F, and it's going to be F sharp. Same thing here. When we played the B flat, we didn't go F, G, A sharp, C, D, E, F, because we've already used an A right there. We have to move to the next letter name. So that's the first rule. Use every letter once. And the second rule is don't mix sharps and flats. Stick with one. So if you're playing flats, the whole thing is flats. If you're playing sharps, the whole thing is sharps. So we could pick a random note and build a scale on that note. Let's pick a random note like B. Why not B? Any note will do. You can pick a black key if you wanted to. But now, first thing we could do is write every letter once. So what comes after B? C, then D, then E, then F, G, A, and B. Okay, those are the letters we need. Now, we also need the pattern. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So between B and C, is that a whole step? What do I have to do to that C to make it a whole step? I have to change it to C sharp. So I'm going to add a sharp here. Okay, so I got my first whole step. Check. Now to get to my D, I need to go a whole step. I'm on C sharp. Does it make sense that this is a whole step? It does not. We need to go to a whole step up from C, which means skip the white key. So this D is going to be D sharp. Got my next whole step. Check. Okay, so now I've got B, C sharp, D sharp, then I need a half step. It says E, that's a half step. Great, I'm done. Okay, now from E, I need a whole step, and it says F. So is this a whole step? No. Is this a whole step? Yes. What note is that? F sharp. Check, whole step. So now from F sharp, I need another whole step. So I can't just go to G, I need to go to G sharp. Got a lot of black keys in this scale. And now from G sharp, I need to go a whole step. So I won't go to A, I'll go to A sharp, and I'm going to end with a half step. Check, check. I'm going to end with a half step, which takes me to B, and it works. So here's the scale of B major. It goes B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. Awesome. So you could build a scale on any key if you follow those two rules. All right, so in the next lesson, lesson 16, we have the final finger gym of Unit 4, and we're going to start to play these scales using fluid fingerings and using standard fingerings on these scales, which for the most part will be consistent, but there's just a couple things to look out for. So I'm going to give you that lesson when you come back for the next video. So please, as always, click like if you're on YouTube and you found this video helpful. Please give me some comments and some suggestions here in the comments section, and subscribe for more piano video lessons. Thanks for watching.